Students outside the pandal, please come and take your seats. The academic procession has begun. The procession has started and they are just outside the pandal. The academic procession is about to arrive. The procession is entering the pandal. Kindly give standing ovation to the academic procession and please welcome them with loud applause. Professor Sayyid Wasim Akhtar, Honorable Chancellor and Founder, Integral University. Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma, Honorable Cabinet Minister, Urban Development and Energy, Government of Uttar Pradesh. Shri Nasir Munji, former Chairman of DCB Bank, former Executive Director, HDFC. Dr. Sayyid Nadeem Akhtar, Honorable Pro-Chancellor. Mr. Sayyid Fawzan Akhtar, Additional Pro-Chancellor. Mr. Sayyid Adnan Akhtar, Additional Pro-Chancellor and Executive Director, Directorate of International Affairs and Integral Institute of Professional Studies and Research. Dr. Nida Fatima, Additional Pro-Chancellor and Executive Director, Integral Startups Foundation. Professor Javed Musarrat, Honorable Vice-Chancellor. Professor Muhammad Haris Siddiqui, Registrar. Professor Abdul Rahman Khan, Controller of Examinations, dignitaries of the dais, distinguished guests, members of the governing body, executive and academic councils, media personnel, faculty members, parents, and degree recipients. I, Professor Sabah Siddiqui, on behalf of Integral University, welcome you all to the prestigious convocation ceremony of the university. And for welcoming the luminaries on the dais, I request the Honorable Chancellor and Founder to present the bouquet to the Chief Guest, Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma Ji, Honorable Cabinet Minister. I request the Honorable Pro-Chancellor to present the bouquet to distinguished guest Shri Nasir Munji. Thank you, sir. I request the Honorable Vice-Chancellor to present the bouquet to Honorable Chancellor Professor Sayyid Wasim Akhtar. Thank you, sir. I request the Registrar to present the bouquet to Honorable Pro-Chancellor Dr. Sayyid Nadeem Akhtar. I request Ms. Shreya to present flowers to the Additional Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Sayyid Fawzan Akhtar. Ms. Manal to welcome our Additional Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Sayyid Adnan Akhtar. Ms. Shaina to present flowers to Additional Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Nida Fatima. Ms. Rafat to present flowers to Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarrat. Ms. Adiba to welcome Registrar Professor Muhammad Haris Siddiqui. And Ms. Fatima to welcome Controller of Examinations Professor Abdul Rahman Khan. Thank you all. We begin the ceremony with University Tarana. Let us partake in integral melody and savor the beautiful words and rhythm of Tarana.
हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के, हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अजम, अहले कदम शम्मे की حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، ہم عزم سفر سینوں میں لیے، ہاتھوں پہ لیے صحبائے حرم، شاہی کی طرح کوثاروں پر رکھتے ہیں ہمیشہ اپنے قدم، آغوش ہمالا میں ہم سے خائف ہے ازل سے اہل ستم، ہم علم و عمل کی شمع ہے، ہم علم و عمل کی شمع ہے، ہم مخزن حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، ہم شم ادب کے پروانے، ہم علم و عمل کے دیوانے، یہ بزم ہے علم و عرفاں کی، اس بزم کے ہم ہے مستان، ہم شام سحر پی لیتے ہیں صحبا یقین کے پیمانے، ہم سے ہے سرور و مستیوں میں، ہم سے ہے سرور و مستیوں میں، ہم خود ہے مجسم میں، شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، یہ رحمت حق کا مرکز ہے، یہ علم و ادب کا گہوارہ، ہر پھول یہاں کا گلشن ہے، ہر برخ یہاں کا طیارہ، یہ مرکز ایک سمندر ہے، ہر شعبہ ہنر کا ایک دھارا، یہ مہر و محبت کا مرکز، یہ مہر و محبت کا مرکز، سائنس و ادب کا مینار، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، ہم تاج ہے ملک و ملت کے، ہم فخر مالا فخر عجم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اہل قلم شم کی حامی حق ہم ابر کرم، اعجاز بلندی انٹیگرل، ہر صبح رہے ہر شام رہے، فرزند تیرا ہر شعبے میں کوئی نہ کبھی ناکام رہے، तेरा फैज हो सारे आलम पर, मिल्लत पे तेरा ही नाम रहे। दुनिया में रहे हम या न रहे, दुनिया में रहे हम या रब तेरा नाम रहे। अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक
Proud to be integralite. Proud to be integralite.
Proud to be integral.
Proud to be integralite.
हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के, हम फखरे माला फखरे अजम। हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के, हम फखरे माला फखरे अजम। अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अब्र करम। अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अब्र करम। शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अब्र करम।
Thank you. Now I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to request the Honorable Chancellor to declare the convocation ceremony open.
I request the Honorable Chancellor to please declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation ceremony open.
Thank you, sir. Professor Javed Musarraf, Honorable Vice Chancellor, is an eminent academician, a seasoned administrator, and acclaimed researcher. Under his visionary leadership, Integral University has seen significant advancements in accreditation, interdisciplinary research, and global linkages. May I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarraf, to welcome the guest and present the annual report of the university.
इस तरफ से आ जाए।
You can use this. तब तक ये यूज कर लीजिए। कई बार होता है।
Chief guest of the 7th convocation ceremony, Shri A.K. Sharma ji, Honorable Minister for Urban Development and Energy, Government of Uttar Pradesh, Honorable Chancellor and founder of Integral University, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, Madam Chancellor, Mrs. Azra Wasim Akhtar, a guest of honor, Mr. Nasir Munji, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Nida Fatima, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Syed Fawzan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Syed Adnan Akhtar, members of the Islamic Council for Productive Education, Lieutenant General Jamiluddin Shah Sahab, and all esteemed members of the governing body, Executive Council, and Academic Council, Professor Muhammad Haris Siddiqui, the Registrar of the University, Professor Abdul Rahman Khan, Controller of Examinations, Deans of various faculties, Executive Directors, Directors, Principals, Head of the departments, Administrative Officers, Teachers, non-teaching staff, friends from print and electronic media, members of the civil society, distinguished guests, my dear graduating students and proud parents. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. A warm welcome to one and all on this momentous occasion of 17th Convocation Ceremony of Integral University. This is truly a day of great significance, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, eminent scholars, graduating students and their proud parents, and the well-wishers of the university. Your gracious presence add immense value and delight to this celebration. Integral University has the distinct honor of welcoming Shri A.K. Sharma ji, Honorable Minister for Rural Development and Energy, member of the Legislative Council, as the chief guest for the 17th convocation of this university. We express our profound gratitude, sir, for graciously accepting our invitation and sparing your valuable time to grace the occasion. Your inspiring presence add immense prestige to the ceremony and deeply motivated our graduating students as they prepare to embark upon their professional journeys. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sharma is a distinguished former IAS officer of Gujarat cadre, who has served the nation with the remarkable distinction in several pivotal roles, including Secretary to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Secretary Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. His illustrious career exemplifies integrity, innovation, and public service, and the integral fraternity feels deeply honored and aspires for your blessings, sir. We are equally privileged to welcome the guest of honor, Mr. Nasser Munji, a distinguished Indian banker, corporate leader, and advisor with an illustrious career spanning more than 4 decades in financial services, infrastructure, and governance. An alumnus of Leigh School, Cambridge, and the London School of Economics, Mr. Munji was a founding member of HDFC Bank and later established the Infrastructure Development Finance Company, serving as its managing director and CEO. He has chaired DCB Bank and continues to serve on the boards of several leading Indian companies. His work with World Bank, ADB, and UN Habitat, along with national task forces and housing and urban development, reflects his long life dedication to inclusive growth and sustainable urbanization. It gives me immense pleasure to extend heartfelt congratulations to all our graduating students, as this day marks a defining milestone in your academic journey, the culmination of years of dedication and the beginning of a new chapter where your knowledge and value will guide your contribution to the society. I believe some of you will pursue higher studies, others will embark on professional or entrepreneurial paths, and eventually serve the nation through innovation and leadership. Whatever your choice direction be, I do hope that your determination, resilience, and purpose continue to shine. Ladies and gentlemen, Integral University, a NAC A+ accredited institution, stand tall today as a beacon of academic excellence, celebrating over 2 decades of remarkable growth and achievement. On this momentous occasion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Honorable Chancellor, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar Sahib, the Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar Sahib, and our additional Pro-Chancellors, Dr. Nida Fatima, Mr. Fauzan Akhtar, and Mr. Adnan Akhtar, for their unwavering commitment, diligence, and prudence, which enabled them to steer the university through challenging times and shape the destinies of thousands of students. The organic growth of this university throughout the challenging journey has been profoundly shaped by the visionary leadership of our esteemed Chancellor and founder, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar. His foresight, unwavering dedication, and transformative vision anticipated the evolving educational needs of the nation's youth and have steered the university towards the national and global prominence. Since its inception in 2004, Integral University has evolved into a globally recognized institution extending its academic influence over 30 nations. It is home to more than 18,000 students from across India and 300 international students representing 22 countries, a vibrant reflection of our global outlook and diversity. Indeed, the true distinction of Integral University lies in its seamless integration of a secular and nationalistic spirit with quality education, creative and critical thinking, and strong moral values, all very harmoniously aligned with the university's vision and mission to serve the individuals, the community, society, and the nation at large. Our university modern infrastructure includes the Integral Center for Excellence in interdisciplinary research equipped with state-of-the-art analytical and biological facilities and a world-class computer center. ICT-enabled Wi-Fi-equipped classrooms with 12 faculties and 28 departments and institutes, and a polytechnic offering more than 250 programs at undergraduate, postgraduate, PhD, and diploma levels. The university provides a holistic, forward-looking, and educational experience. The Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research and the Integral Institute of Allied Health Sciences and Research have achieved a landmark progress. In 2024-25, Integral Hospital earned NABH accreditation, renewed NABL certification for its molecular lab, and expanded its capacity from 820 to 1,200 beds, a fully functional cardiac science wing, a CLIA-equipped central laboratory, and a cutting-edge equipment such as the Philips 128-slice AI-based CT scan and Azuran 5 cath lab, more significant strides towards excellence in healthcare and diagnostics. The Integral Robotic Lab has emerged as a hub of innovation, from securing patents and national rankings to deploy an IoT-based water level monitoring system on campus. The lab achievement in automation and AI reflect our strong culture of research and sustainability. The students-led project like Star Tracker and AI-based smart bins have earned UPSC funding and national recognition for their societal relevance. Moreover, the stellar performance at Hackathon 2025, where the Integral Robotics team secured first and second position, which reflects the culture of creativity, commitment to sustainable technology, real-world problem solving, and nurturing future innovators at this research facility. Our entrepreneurial ecosystem, led by the Integral Startup Foundation, Center for Incubation and Entrepreneurship Development, recognized by the Start in UP, continues to nurture innovation and empower young change makers. The center supports startups in Industry 4, life sciences, robotics, agri-tech, medtech, fintech, and smart mobility, driving sustainable growth and women's inclusivity in entrepreneurship. Integral University achieved significant milestones in national and global rankings. Our NAC A+ accreditation was complemented by ICAR and NBA accreditations of our agriculture, BTech, and MBA programs. In NIRF 2025, we are ranked in 100 to 150 band overall and placed in a rank band of 11 to 50 in the SDG category, and have secured 40th position in India for pharmacy. In Indian Institutional Ranking Framework 2025, we are ranked 7th in Uttar Pradesh and 56th nationally. Our Faculty of Architecture achieved 2nd position in the state, and the Faculty of Law ranked 4th in UP and 38th at national level. The Faculty of Commerce and Business Management earned 16th state rank and 39th zonal rank. The Integral Business School continued its upward trajectory, earning AA+ ranking in the Career 360B School Ranking 2025. The IBS also earned 26th rank in private universities and 60th All India rank in Times B School rankings. Our flagship MBA program earned re-accreditation from the National Board of Accreditation for 3 years, reaffirming its academic excellence. Furthermore, IBS launched a new MBA in healthcare management, addressing the rising demand for skilled professionals in the health sector. The MBA MSc dual degree program with XVII University, Hungary, has been successfully implemented with active students exchange, while a new collaboration with Politecnico di Milano, Italy, further enhanced the global linkages. And this year, I proudly say, concluded with an 11.8% rise in average placement package, underscoring the IPS growing industry relevance. In the field of health sciences, the Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research earned an impressive 4th position in Uttar Pradesh, 11th in zonal rank, and 7th at national level in the category University Good for Medicines and Allied Courses under the IRF 2025, underscoring its leadership in medical and nursing education. In the Times Higher Education ranking, we stood globally in the 1001 to 1500 band, with notable scores in the rank of 400 to 600 in affordable and clean energy. The university also earned a diamond rating in QS gauge and a diamond category placement in the R World University ranking, and an impressive 258th position in globally, also 30th rank in student support and engagement, and 46th rank in technology development in the World University ranking for innovation. Integral University Environmental Stewardship has also been recognized with the International Green University Award at Cornell University, New York, and placed us in top 600 universities globally in UI Green Metric World Ranking, reaffirming our dedication to sustainability. In academics, the university has aligned all its courses with NAP 2020 and restructured them to promote flexibility, interdisciplinarity, and outcome-based learning. The university has introduced several new programs in 24-25, including MTech in geotechnical engineering, BTech in software product engineering, MBA double degree programs in statistics and data sciences, MSc nursing, bachelors of operation theater technology, and PhD programs in biomedical engineering and agromateriology, apart from all other disciplines. Our central library remains a pillar of academic excellence with a collection of 140,000 books, 10,000 e-journals, 2 lakh plus e-books, and 12 online databases, including Scopus, Science Direct, and IEEE databases. The university continues to foster a strong research culture with 1,050 research publications in Scopus and UGC Care journals. We have published around 550 books and altogether there are 285 patents that have been filed, out of which 183 have already been granted and the remaining have been published. The university's research publication has garnered over 5,200 citations with an impressive Scopus index of 86. I sincerely commend our dedicated faculty members and research scholars for their relentless efforts in strengthening the university's research ecosystem. I am confident that this momentum will not only be sustained, but will continue to grow, further enhancing the university's visibility and academic distinction in years ahead. Integral University maintains 123 active memorandum of understandings with national and international institutions, including 17 new collaborations this year with partners in Nigeria, in New Zealand, and Uzbekistan. These partnerships enhances academic mobility, joint research, and academic exchange. Our placement achievements continue to be a source of immense pride. During this year, 401 placement drives were conducted in collaboration with 245 reputed companies, which resulted in 1,000 jobs offer, including 284 in technical streams, 308 in management, and in rest of them in other disciplines. So upholding our steadfast commitment to equity and inclusion, the university provided scholarships to our students worth 4.76 crores to 2,565 students, while 2,130 students benefited from the state government schemes amounting to a total of 7.77 crores. Our students' accomplishments in sports have been equally commendable. The women handball team won gold medal in Kendriya Vidyalaya Regional Sports Meet and a silver medal in Cypher 2025 in badminton. And the women wrestling team stands fifth in Khelo India University Games. The men volleyball team excelled in the AIU North Zone Championship, and our boys have earned medals in javelin throw, in kabaddi, in badminton, and cricket. So these achievements embody the spirit of teamwork and resilience that defines Integral University. Today, as we confer 4,922 degrees and diplomas, including 2,689 undergraduate, 1,939 postgraduate, 129 PhD degrees, and 165 diplomas, along with 121 gold medals, 118 silver medals, and 1 medal to outstanding startup entrepreneur who have distinguished themselves through exceptional performance and dedication. So my dear graduating students, as you step out of the gates of your university, remember that you carry not merely a degree, but the legacy of this institution, a legacy of knowledge, a legacy in integrity and service to our beloved nation and to humanity. Your university always remain your guiding light. May your journey ahead be filled with opportunities, achievements, and fulfillment of your dreams. Do remember, the future belongs to those who believe in the power of their dreams. Let your education be the power, a force for change, compassion, and progress. So once again, congratulations to all graduating students, medal recipients, and their proud parents. My best wishes and blessings to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for presenting the annual report. We are truly honored to have among us Mr. Nasir Munjiji. He is a visionary leader whose impact on India's financial and infrastructure landscape has been both pioneering and profound. Mr. Nasir Munji, educated at the prestigious Lay School, Cambridge, and London School of Economics. He is one of the founding employees of HDFC, rising to top level and revolutionizing home finance in India, steering it to become one of the nation's most trusted financial institutions. His board memberships encompasses some of the India's most respected companies as Tata Motors, Tata Chemicals, Go Airlines, and others, reflecting the breadth and depth of his expertise. With his long-standing leadership at Aga Khan Rural Support Program and Indian Institute for Human Settlements, Shri Munji inspires generations of professionals working towards sustainable and inclusive growth. Throughout his distinguished career, Mr. Munji combined business wisdom and integrity, mentoring leaders and driving institutions towards excellence. Now, I would very humbly request our distinguished guest, Shri Nasir Munji, to deliver the convocation address.
Distinguished Minister Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and above all, graduating students. It's a proud moment for me to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me It's my honor to be here with you on this very joyful occasion. I have a strong personal interest in Lucknow. I married a lady who comes from Basa Sharif, which is near Barabanki. I had no knowledge of Lucknow, zero, until I married her. And I bought a house here for our 10th anniversary, our 10th wedding anniversary. I said, we must have a house in Lucknow, which we have now till this day. And I come here every 3 months or so. I cannot live without being in Lucknow. I fell in love with the city to such an extent that I decided that I'll do something about Hazratganj. In those days, Hazratganj was a mess. Sewerage lines, power lines, etc. I got my young architect friends in Bombay, and we said we will do a whole plan for the whole street, the signages, the lighting, the everything. It took us 5 years, and I had a lot of meetings with the shopkeepers. We did all sorts of things. And then all my Lucknow friends said I was mad because you're from Bombay, this is UP, nothing will happen. And then finally, it was Navneet Saigal who really, in Mayawati's time, I asked him, put the plan in front of the chief minister and see what she says. She went through the plan and she said, I want this done immediately. And she appointed a minister in charge of it, and then we see Hazratganj happening. So it happened. To such an extent, even the World Bank president mentioned it, that this is the changing face of UP. So I think even when I was in IDFC, I took a special interest in UP and in Uttarakhand, the fledgling state of Uttarakhand, where we set up an office. And I used to meet the chief secretary regularly. And basically, I was called the son-in-law of Lucknow. So I have a long, long tradition of being here. What I wanted to talk to you today about is that 2025 is not a normal year. You are graduating at a time which is very abnormal. We have never seen such a situation in our lifetimes. So I wanted to stress that 2025 is a crossover year. It's a crossover year from what's happened for 200 years and what's going to happen next. The past is no indication of the future. Full stop, it's gone. What I mean is that tectonic shifts happening in geopolitics and in geoeconomics. Power shifts that are absolutely total. The US empire is dying. Europe is in very, very dire straits as well. It doesn't mean that the US will decline. The US will always bounce back. It's a very powerful economy. But the US empire, the way it controlled the world, is over. The rise of BRICS. BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And now it has 30 other partner countries, which includes almost every significant country in the global south. BRICS is becoming a powerhouse for the future. And it's actually China, India, Russia that will determine how things move forward. It's changing geopolitically, militarily, economically, in every sphere. You cannot imagine today the Chinese dominate international trade. The de-dollarization of the US dollar has happened. The US debt is at $37 trillion. It's unsustainable. And in a sense, the rest of the world has stopped buying dollars. They're not buying treasury bonds. They're moving out into gold and they're moving out into other currencies. So you see gold prices going through the roof. You're seeing all this happen right in front of your face. The de-dollarization means that the US can no longer fund itself with other people's money. It's changing. That whole world is changing. In fact, India's future lies very close to China, in a sense. We should actually be working very close with China. But the Middle East, the whole structure of the Middle East is changing. If you look at Europe, the UK is in deep decline. Germany, which used to be the powerhouse of Europe, is in deep decline. Italy is in a mess. France is in a mess. So what's left of Europe? And you look at East, you look at China, you look at India. India today is, I think, is the fifth or fourth largest economy in the world. It will be the third largest economy in the world in a short while. I've been telling students or youngsters when they ask me, where shall we go? Shall we go abroad? Shall we do this? Shall we do that? I said, look, what's happening in the West today? India is the future. Stay here because there is huge amounts to be done. We have problems, but we have an amazing potential to help solve those problems. So I think for youngsters, I would say, don't even think of going anywhere, especially in a time like this. This is the place where you ought to be. India in the next 10 years is going to be a global power. It will determine not only the political power of the global South, but also the economic power. It's emerging and you should be part of it. And that's my main message to you, is just use our own situation as an opportunity for the future. In fact, in my own thing, I had a thing in my mind that I would never work for a foreigner. I was very nationalistic. I was educated in London, in the UK. And I finished my degree, then I went to Chicago, and then I came back to India during the emergency. And everybody thought I was mad. So why are you going back to India, which is an emergency, when you could be at the World Bank or you could work? I said, I will not. I want to go back to India. And that decision helped me to build institutions in India, because I joined H.T. Parekh, who was a chairman of ICICI, the development bank. And he said, he was also ex-LSE. So he said, Nasser, what are you doing? So I said, I've just come back. He said, well, help me start HDFC. Because this is my big baby. So I was the first employee of HDFC. And it was a 40-year career, basically, 20-year career. Then I went into infrastructure. We created IDFC because Chidambaram said that we want what you've done for housing finance. India needs infrastructure. We have to do infrastructure. And that in 1997, 90% of infrastructure was government-owned, government-managed, which is falling apart. Only one airline, Indian Airlines, Air India, all the ports were run by government, the railways were run by government, everything was government. So my task was, how do we create a private investment initiative, commercialize infrastructure? And that's what IDFC did with the Vajpayee government. I worked very closely with the Vajpayee government, which I think was one of the best governments that we ever had. It was amazing intellectual power, and they were very open. So everything you see today in infrastructure was created by us. The road program, the ports, civil aviation, opening up civil aviation, which has given you all your airlines, opening up airports, which has given you all your airports. So all of that work was done during those 5 years in infrastructure. So also I want to say this because people are very negative about India. It can't be done. It's so difficult, this, that. Look at what has happened. HDFC, we started from zero. It's the first retail finance company in India. Then we created HDFC Bank. Everybody thought we were nuts. Today, now HDFC and HDFC Bank merged. Today, HDFC is fourth largest bank in the world. From where? From nowhere. So it shows this is possible in India. It happens. So let me leave that and move towards some comments on what I would see for students as you graduate, as you look at a new future. You know, you are graduating. I mention all this because you're graduating at a time of great flux. Everything is in change. It's not going to be easy. Life is not going to be easy. You will face problems. You will face disappointments. You will face rejection. You will face humiliation. This is all stuff that we have all been through. Whether you're Steve Jobs or whether you're anybody, we have to go through this process. But use this as a learning. Always move forward. There's an old saying, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But move forward. Keep moving forward. So I think that's a key of in terms of how we look at things. We need to stay curious, stay adaptable, remain kind to yourself, kind to your families, kind to the world around you. And to the class of the graduating Integral University, I would also say caring. Caring is a virtue that we have forgotten. We just don't use the word care. But care is, without care, all the money in the world is not going to help you. You have to care from your heart. You have to care. We did HDFC because we cared. We said it. We did IDFC because we cared. We said we'll put our heart and soul into it. That's how it happened. So caring for your family, your friends, for society, for your country, and caring for the problems your country faces. Because India faces lots of problems. We are maybe heading towards the third largest economy, that's for sure. We have huge energy, we have huge creativity. I'm on the board of Greenco, and we are a leading edge renewable energy company in India. What we're doing is undone by anybody. So I think it's hugely creative. But we are seeing this process of caring. You know, you have to care. Second is you have to be constantly learning. This university is not an end in your learning. I always thought there are two theories of the mind. There's the bucket theory and there's the searchlight theory. Very often we are buckets. What our teachers teach us is all sorts of knowledge that goes into your bucket, right? You fill up your bucket and you have exams and then you regurgitate the bucket, you know, whether you've understood it or not, etc., etc. That's the bucket theory of the mind. But is that bucket going to get you into the future? And my answer, it will help you, but it's not the end of the answer. You need to be searchlights. Each one of us has to be, a country has to be a searchlight. Individuals have to be searchlights. Because you have to scan the environment. Everything is changing so quickly that if you don't scan the environment, you're losing out. You have to scan the environment and internalize what you think is relevant to you. Not everything is going to be relevant. Some things are going to be relevant. But scanning the environment is very critical. The question, even for companies that I sit on the board on, is how often do companies have the predictable data analytics to tell them that what the future holds? Tom Peters once said, the future has already happened. What he meant was that the ingredients of the future are already on the ground. Are you able to read it or not? And that means reading the tea leaves is a skill that is going to be required because it'll make you ahead of the curve in terms of where things are going. But that is the new skills that are going to be required. Analytical thinking, scanning of the environment, cannot take anything for granted. So the graduating class of Integral University, I would like to wish you all the best in your future. I'm sure the university becomes a lifelong friend. I'm still part of the London School of Economics. I'm chairman of the South Asia Center of the London School of Economics. I just hosted Larry, who's the new director in Delhi. So, in a sense, the university is always part of what you are. So I hope that you will continue to support the university, to be be a family to the university. And I'm sure the university will be a family to you. I think with its diverse faculty, strong moral foundations, it's well positioned to pioneer an integral model. Look at the number of faculties you have. You look at the way it works. I think it's unbelievable. So while I've been very open about India's future, I think there are also some problems that we need to address in India when we talk about integrity, moral values, etc. And this is what I'm working on in the Arkan Foundation and the Arkan Role Support Program. The big problems are malnourishment of women and children, which should not exist at all, zero in India. Education is way down the ladder in terms of what needs, the amount of support it needs, and health. Health is another huge area. Health and education are the pillars, the bedrock of how a society is built up. And we need to do much more on both of these. And the last is youth unemployment. We cannot tolerate youth unemployment. So there's a huge number of people not getting formal jobs. And this whole informal, formal sector is an area that we need to do much more work on. But these are all fascinating areas for work, for problem solving. But India offers huge potential as we move forward. So I put that in front of you as areas where you might want to work. A lot of Indians, for example, at Oxford University and in Cambridge University are doing leading edge research through their India Center in Cambridge as well as in Oxford. So I think the potentials are there. So let me, can I borrow the, can I leave you with a few quotations before I go? And these are my favorite. Because it sort of expresses what the world is facing today and what sort of people we need to be. The first is from Chief Seattle, a Red Indian chief. And he articulates what life is about, something which the present capitalist system has abandoned entirely. And I want to read you out that. It's the earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. All things are connected, like the blood that unites us all. Man does not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. Look at the power of that thought. When you look at environment, you look at what we are doing to our earth, what we are is scary when we just ignore this particular aspect of what we are all about. We are far too quick to make ourselves heard than to listen to others and seek to understand. Let's listen. Let's understand before we spout what we have in our minds. An old saying of the Apache Indian. Now again, the Apache Indian, I've got two Indians. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. And finally, the most important of all, as you venture forth from Integral University to find your lives for the future, it's from a Roman Stoic who wrote in the 1st century, which is a philosopher called Seneca. If you do not know to which port you are sailing, no wind is favorable. That's true for a country, it's true for an individual. I think, for example, the US has no idea to which port it is sailing at the moment. It's just buffeting in the wind. So I think for us personally, we must have a vision of our future, vision of how we might move forward. It's not always easy to have it, to have clarity and purpose, because clarity and purpose are very critical when things are changing. But it's hard to get clarity and purpose. Now look at my own thing. I was educated as a monetary economist. I never became a monetary economist. I went into housing, I went into urban, I went into infrastructure, I went into corporate governance. I did nothing on monetary economics. So life has a way of taking you on paths that you're not used to. But keep that goal in mind. The future is waiting for you. It's being written by you now and cannot be written by anybody else. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. We are pleased to have Honorable Pro-Chancellor Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar VS. Under his dynamic leadership, he has steered infrastructural expansion, digital transformation, and academic integration across the university, while propelling Integral University towards achieving its mission of providing quality education. I would now request our Honorable Pro-Chancellor Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar to address the audience.
The Honorable Founder and Chancellor of Integral University and the President of the ceremony, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar Sahab, our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma Ji, the Cabinet Minister, our distinguished guest, Honorable Shri Nasir Manji Sahab, who just delivered a very beautiful convocation address, the Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellors, the Honorable Vice-Chancellor, esteemed members of the governing body and the executive and academic councils, members of the faculty and staff, the controller of examinations, the registrar, proud parents, students, and the graduating class of 2025. A very warm good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today at the 17th Convocation of Integral University. Convocations are often seen as ceremonies of accomplishment, and indeed they are. But today, after the wonderful, thought-provoking, and intriguing address by our distinguished guest, Shri Nasir Manji Sahab, I invite you not just to reflect on your achievements, but on something even more fundamental, the quality of your life beyond those achievements. My dear students, you are the class of 2025, a group that has persevered through exams, deadlines, projects, and pandemic disruptions. Your degrees represent your intelligence, your effort, and your resilience. But allow me to ask you something few might ask you today. What kind of person have you become in the process? You see, life will always measure you by your titles, your CVs, and your milestones. But when life reaches its quietest and most honest moments, these markers fade into the background. I once came across a reflection by Pastor Rick Warren that has never left me. He said, I have stood at the bedside of maybe thousands of people as they took their last breath. Nobody has ever said, bring me my trophies, bring me my degree. What they want in their final moments are the people they love. And that, dear graduates, is what today is really about. Not just celebrating your education, but awakening to the truth that relationships, kindness, and love are the true measures of a life well lived. I urge you to be the generation that brings back consideration, courtesy, compassion, and smile. Smile at strangers. Offer your seat to others. Say thank you often. Call your parents. Make time for your friends. And repeating what was mentioned in the convocation address, listen more than you speak. Consider the story of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Once he boarded a train hurriedly, and one of his sandals slipped off the platform. In an instant, he threw his other sandal onto the tracks as well. When asked why, he said, one sandal will be of no use to me or to the one who finds it. But if someone finds a pair, they might be of some use. What profound simplicity and consideration. That is thinking beyond the self. That is the education we all need. And that is what we need to become as a result of the education that we have acquired. In your careers, you will achieve much. And that is our prayer. Promotions, accolades, perhaps even fame. But never let those pursuits cost you the joy of being human. We have taught you how to think, but remember to also feel, to care, to forgive, and to pause. The world doesn't need just more engineers, doctors, lawyers, or scientists. It needs more humans. It needs more humans today more than ever with what is going around in the world. Ones who understand that being kind is more important than being right, and being good is more important than being great. With this, I will finish my address, and let me thank our honored guests, the Honorable Cabinet Minister Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, through whom and through whose high office we hope that with his support, the university will scale even greater heights in the future. And also our distinguished guest, Shri Nasir Manji Sahab, who is also the chairman of the Aga Khan Foundation in India. And we are highly desirous of cooperating and collaborating with the Aga Khan Foundation to further the cause of education and to bring education to the doorstep of more and more people across the country to begin with, and then in the world. My dear students, as you step into the world, take this not as a farewell from Integral University, but an invitation to lead not just with brilliance, but with benevolence. Be the one who notices when someone is struggling. Be the one who uplifts and not just outperforms. And remember, when your life draws to a close, it won't be your resume people gather around. It will be your relationships. You are the pride of your families, the joy of your teachers, and the hope of your nation. Go forward, class of 2025, and build a world not only of progress, but also of peace. Congratulations to each and every one of you. May your life be full of meaning, your work be full of service, and your hearts be full of love. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the words of wisdom. We are blessed to have Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, Honorable Chancellor and Founder, with us. He is the pioneer whose excellent leadership, revolutionary vision, enormous courage and dedication helped him brave all the odds and establish this institution. Professor Akhtar is an eminent educationist with strong fervor to serve for academic causes. I would very humbly request the founding father figure, the Honorable Chancellor Professor S.W. Akhtar, to grace the audience and convey his blessings.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। दिल थाम के बैठो कि मेरी बारी आई। हज़रात, मैं तो अपनी जो पुरानी ज़बान है, जो हिंदुस्तानी है, जो उर्दू है, मैं चाहूँगा कि आपसे उसी में बातें करूँ। जैसा कि कहते हैं कि मोहब्बत का कानों में रस घोलते हैं, ये उर्दू ज़बान है जो हम बोलते हैं। आज के मेहमान खुसूसी उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार में कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर बराए अर्बन डेवलपमेंट और एनर्जी श्री अरविंद कुमार शर्मा जी IAS, जनाब नासिर मंजी साहब, हिंदुस्तान की मायनाज इदारा साज और बहुत सारे बैंकों और मालियाती इदारों के बानी, आप इस वक्त तशरीफ़ फरमा हैं हमारे दरमियान में। हम आप सब लोगों का इस्तकबाल करते हैं। यूनिवर्सिटी के बानी सोसाइटी के मेंबरान जो यहाँ मौजूद हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी के गवर्निंग बॉडी, एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल और एकेडमिक काउंसिल के अरकान, यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रो चांसलर, एडिशनल प्रो चांसलर, वाइस चांसलर, मुअज़्ज़ज़ मेहमानान गिरामी, असातिज़ा कराम, अज़ीज़ तलबा व तालिबात और उनके पेरेंट्स और गार्जियन, आज के इस पुरमसरत मौके पर और यादगार मौके पर मैं आप सबका इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी के सब्ज़जार में इस्तकबाल करता हूँ और आपको वेलकम कहता हूँ और आपका स्वागत करता हूँ यूनिवर्सिटी के 17वें कॉन्वोकेशन में। मैं अपने मेहमानों का तहे दिल से ममनून हूँ कि उन्होंने अपना कीमती वक्त निकाल कर हमें शर्फ बख्शा है। आपकी मौजूदगी हमारे तलबा व तालिबात के लिए यकीनन हौसला अफजाई और एजाज़ का बास है। डियर स्टूडेंट, आज का ये कॉन्वोकेशन महज एक तकरीब नहीं बल्कि आपकी ज़िंदगी का एक ऐसा मोड़ है जो आपको आपकी मंजिल की तरफ गामज़न करेगा। याद रखिए, आज आप जो ओथ लेंगे इसे हमेशा याद रखिएगा और निहायत ईमानदारी से अपनी गिरह में बांध लीजिएगा ताकि आपको अपने मकसद की हुसूलियाबी आसान हो सके। मैं आपको ये नसीहत करता हूँ कि कभी भी गलत रास्ते पर न चलिएगा, चाहे वक्ती तौर से उसमें आपको कोई फ़ायदा क्यों न नज़र आ रहा हो। इसलिए कि हम मुस्तक़बिल में देख रहे हैं कि आप यहाँ से निकलने के बाद दुनिया के एक बहुत बड़े इंजीनियर, एक बड़े डॉक्टर, एक बड़े साइंटिस्ट या एक बड़े ताजिर जो हैं वो साबित होंगे। इसलिए इस वक्त हमने जो आपको एजुकेशन इम्पार्ट किया है, اور جو سچ کے راستے پہ چلنا سکھایا ہے وہ آپ کی کامیابی کی اس وقت ضمانت ہوگی۔ عزیز طلبہ و طالبات، آپ کو اپنے بڑوں اور خصوصاً اپنے ماں باپ کی ہمیشہ عزت اور خدمت کرنی ہے۔ بڑھاپے میں ان کا سہارا بننا ہے، کیونکہ دنیا کے تمام مذاہب میں ماں باپ اور خصوصاً ماں کا ایک بہت بڑا مقام ہے۔ ہر کمیونٹی، ہر ریلیجن، ہر طبقہ ماں کے لیے بہت ہی آدر اور عزت کا مقام ہوتی ہے۔ کسی شاعر نے یہ بھی کہا تھا کہ مختصر ہوتے ہوئے بھی زندگی بڑھ جائے گی، مختصر ہوتے ہوئے بھی زندگی بڑھ جائے گی، ماں کی آنکھیں چوم لیجئے روشنی بڑھ جائے گی۔ ہر صورت میں آپ کو اپنی منزل کے لیے جد و جہد کرنی ہے۔ آپ راستے کی مشکلات سے تھک کر سستا کر ضرور بیٹھ سکتے ہیں، لیکن ہار کر نہیں، کیونکہ ہار کر بیٹھنے والوں کے لیے راستے بند ہو جاتے ہیں۔ آپ کو ہمیشہ یاد رکھنا چاہیے کہ آپ کی منزلیں چاہے کتنی دور، چاہے کتنی دشوار گزار ہوں، لیکن وہ سب آپ کے پیروں کے نیچے ہیں، اور آپ اس پر چل کے جائیں گے تو منزل آپ کا قدم چومے گی۔ اور آپ کو یہ عہد بھی کرنا چاہیے کہ اگر کوئی دوسرا وہ کام کر سکتا ہے تو آپ کیوں نہیں کر سکتے، لیکن اگر کسی دوسرے نے نہیں کیا ہے تو آپ کو تو کرنا اس کام کا لازمی ہے جو دیش کی ترقی اور خوشحالی میں سہیوگ دے اور یوگدان دے۔ آپ نے یہ تجربہ بھی کیا ہوگا کہ کچھ لوگ ان دھکوں سے چلتے ہیں ایک بھیڑ میں، جس طرف وہ بھیڑ جا رہی ہے آپ بھی اسی طرف چل دیے، لیکن یہ مناسب نہیں ہے۔ آپ کو اپنا راستہ خود بنانا ہے، اس لیے کہ دنیا کی تمام نعمتیں جو ہیں وہ سب کے لیے اس نے کھولا ہے۔ سورج کی روشنی، بارش، گرمی، سردی، پھل، پھول، سبزی وغیرہ وغیرہ ساری چیزیں قدرت نے سب کے لیے دیا ہے، تو اس لیے آپ کسی سے کم نہیں ہیں۔ آپ کو اپنی منزل پانے کے لیے ان تمام قدرتی سہاروں کا اور قدرت کا کہنا چاہیے کہ سہارا لے کر آگے بڑھنا ہے۔ میرا یہ بھی جی چاہتا ہے کہ میں آپ سے کہوں کہ جب آپ اپنی ڈگریاں حاصل کر کے یہاں سے رخصت ہو رہے ہیں تو آپ اپنے اس ادارے کو کبھی نہ بھولیے گا، کیونکہ اسی یونیورسٹی کی بدولت آپ یہاں تک پہنچے ہیں۔ حضرات، انٹیگرل یونیورسٹی کا قیام ایک معجزے سے کم نہیں، کیونکہ یہ یونیورسٹی اس وقت قائم ہوئی تھی جب پرائیویٹ یونیورسٹیوں کا چلن نہیں تھا اور کوئی اس طرف سوچتا بھی نہیں تھا۔ ہم غالباً پہلے ٹاج بیئرر ہیں جو پرائیویٹ یونیورسٹی کے لیے ہم نے ایک تصور پیش کیا، اور اس کے بعد ہمارے اس پردیش میں، اس پرگتی والے پردیش میں قدم قدم پر یونیورسٹیاں قائم ہوئیں اور ہو رہی ہیں۔ یہ یونیورسٹی پہلی مائنارٹی یونیورسٹی بھی ہے جس نے اس پورے چھیتر کو آگے بڑھانے کے لیے بہت بڑا یوگدان دیا ہے۔ آپ اگر ٹیری پولیا سے یہاں تک آئیں گے اور یہاں سے 7-8 کلومیٹر دور جائیں گے تو آپ کو جتنا بھی ڈیولپمنٹ دکھے گا اس میں اس یونیورسٹی کا برابر کا حصہ ہے۔ حضرات، جب میں نے یہاں یہ یونیورسٹی کھولنے کا یا انسٹیٹیوٹ کھولنے کا ارادہ کیا تھا تو اس وقت یہاں لائٹ نہیں تھی۔ 2-2.5 کلومیٹر دور سے، جانکی پورم سے یہاں لائٹ آتی تھی۔ ہم نے اس وقت کی گورنمنٹ سے اور اس وقت کی اتھارٹیز سے گزارش کی کہ ہمارے یہاں 33 KVA کا ایک سب اسٹیشن قائم کر دیں۔ ان کو زمین نہیں مل رہی تھی، ہم نے اپنی زمین دی اور 33 KVA کا سب اسٹیشن یہاں اس پورے چھیتر کے لیے جو ہے وہ بنایا گیا، جس سے آج بھی لوگ جو ہیں وہ استفادہ حاصل کر رہے ہیں۔ یہ اسٹیشن آج ہماری ضرورتوں کو پورا نہیں کر پا رہا ہے کیونکہ اس کی اتنی کیپیسٹی نہیں ہے۔ ہم نے کوشش کی ہے کہ ہم اپنا 33 KVA کا اسٹیشن جو ہے وہ اسٹیبلش کریں، جس کے لیے ہم نے پوری تیاری کر لی ہے، لیکن بہرحال یہ ایک بہت خرچیلا معاملہ ہے، مرحلہ ہے۔ ہماری افورڈیبلٹی جو ہے وہ تھوڑی سی اس میں مشکل میں ہے۔ ہم یہ گزارش کریں گے اپنے مانیہ منتری جی سے کہ اگر ہو سکے تو ہمیں اس سلسلے میں کچھ مدد کریں، اور یہ اسٹیشن آپ کی طرف سے اگر ہم کو مل جائے تو ہم بے انتہا شکر گزار ہوں گے۔ اسی طرح ایک مسئلہ اور بھی ہے، کہنا چاہیے کہ ایک شعر ہے، احباب جمع ہیں تو حال دل کہہ لیں، اس کے بعد صحبت یار رہے رہے نہ رہے، تو جی یہ چاہتا ہے کہ جتنی بھی چیزیں ہیں وہ آپ کے علم ملا دیں۔ حضرات، ہمارا یہ ایریا LDA سے پہلے باہر تھا، LDA یہاں آیا، ہم نے اس کی ساری فارمیلٹیز کی، تقریباً 2 سال کا عرصہ اس میں لگ گیا، اور اس کے بعد پھر آپ کا نگر نگم نے بھی دیکھا کہ یہ چھیتر بہت ہے، انہوں نے اس ایریا کو نگر نگم میں لے لیا۔ اب ہم کو 2 جگہ سے اگر ہم ایک اینٹ بھی رکھنا چاہیں تو ہم کو 2 جگہ سے NOC لینا پڑے گا، LDA لینا پڑ رہا ہے، LDA سے اور نگر نگم سے۔ LDA سے ہم نے ساری فارمیلٹیز طے کر لی ہیں، لیکن نگر نگم کے ایک NOC جو پچھلے 1 سال سے پینڈنگ ہے ابھی تک نہیں مل سکی، جس کی وجہ سے پچھلے 2 سالوں سے ہم اپنا ڈیولپمنٹ کا کام نہیں کر سکے۔ ہماری گزارش ہوگی کہ آپ اگر اس طرف توجہ دیں تو شاید یہ مرحلہ ہمارا جو ہے وہ حل ہو جائے گا، اور ہم نہ صرف ہم بلکہ ہمارے یہ تمام اساتذہ، تمام اس چھیتر کے لوگ اور تمام طلبہ آپ کے مشکور ہوں۔ ایک چھوٹی منہ بڑی بات، لیکن آج ہمت ہو رہی ہے کہ آپ سے کہہ دوں، ہمارا جی چاہتا ہے کہ ہمارے پریے مودی جی صاحب اگلے کانوکیشن میں یہاں آئیں اور وہ ایڈریس کریں۔ ہماری تو حیثیت نہیں ہے کہ ہم درخواست کر سکیں، لیکن آپ کے چھتر چھایا تلے اگر ہم ان تک پہنچ سکتے ہیں اور ان کو انوائٹ کر سکتے ہیں، آپ کا ریکمنڈیشن حاصل ہوگا تو شاید ہمارا یہ خواب بھی پورا ہو جائے۔ ہمارے وائس چانسلر صاحب نے بہت تفصیلی رپورٹ پیش کر دی ہے یہاں کے ایکٹیویٹیز کے، یہاں کی ڈیولپمنٹ کو، لیکن اگر یہ نہ بتایا جائے کہ آج 18,000 طلبہ یہاں شکشا پراپت کر رہے ہیں، یہاں تعلیم حاصل کر رہے ہیں، جس میں نہ صرف بھارت ورش کے بلکہ دنیا کے 40 ملکوں کے اسٹوڈنٹ جو ہیں وہ یہاں تعلیم حاصل کر رہے ہیں، اور یہاں سے جا کے وہ اپنے اپنے کنٹریز میں ایمبیسڈر ہوں گے اس بھارت ورش کے، اس انڈیا کے، اس ہندوستان کے۔ جناب ناصر منجی صاحب، ہماری درخواست پر آپ یہاں تشریف لائے، آپ نے اپنا قیمتی ترین وقت دیا، جس کے لیے ہم بے انتہا شکر گزار، تہہ دل سے آپ کے شکر گزار ہیں، اور ہمارے پاس الفاظ نہیں ہے کہ ہم آپ جیسے عظیم آدمی کا کن لفظوں سے استقبال کریں۔ ہمارے لیے یہ بڑی خوشی کی بات ہے کہ آپ اتنی بہت سی کمپنیز اور آرگنائزیشن کے چیئرمین ہونے کے علاوہ بہت سارے فائنینشیل انسٹیٹیوشن کے بانی بھی ہیں اور سربراہ ہیں، جو اس دیش کی ترقی کے لیے अपना बहुत अहम रोल अदा कर रहे हैं। और ये यूनिवर्सिटी भी एक डेवलपिंग यूनिवर्सिटी है और इसमें आप जैसे लोगों की तशरीफ़ आवरी और तवज्जो बहुत ही अहम है। जी चाहता है कि आपको भी एक शेर सुना दें। वो शेर बहुत मशहूर शेर है कि गुल फेंके हैं औरों की तरफ, बल्कि समर भी ए खाना भर अंदाजे चमन, कुछ तो इधर भी। एक बहुत अहम बात का जिक्र करना भी मुनासिब होगा कि यहाँ हमारे उत्तर प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट ने इस 14 जिलों का स्कूलों का सोशल ऑडिट हमारे सुपुर्द किया था और तकरीबन हमको 3.5 करोड़ रुपए ग्रांट दी थी। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमने इस चीज़ को निहायत ईमानदारी से तय करके इस प्रोजेक्ट को 14 डिस्ट्रिक्ट के सारे स्कूलों का तकरीबन 80% स्कूलों का हमने वो किया है, सर्वे किया है, वहाँ की फैसिलिटीज़ देखी हैं, वहाँ के टीचर्स देखे हैं और उनको गाइड किया है कि आप क्या कर सकते हैं। और ये रिपोर्ट हमने उत्तर प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट को भेजी है ताकि वो अकॉर्डिंगली जो है वो एक्शन ले सके। मैं बहुत ज़्यादा इस वक्त लंबी तकरीर करने के वो नहीं हूँ, मुनासिब नहीं समझता। बस एक दफ़े आप सब हज़रात का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ और अपने बच्चों के लिए नेक और रोशन मुस्तकबिल की तमन्ना करता हूँ और दुआ करता हूँ कि ये सब आगे चल के इस मुल्क के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा असेट साबित हो। मैं बार बार कहता हूँ कि इस मुल्क से अच्छा दुनिया में कोई दूसरा मुल्क नहीं। आप चाहे यूरोप चले जाएं, चाहे अमेरिका चले जाएं, कहीं पर कुछ है तो कहीं पर कुछ नहीं है। कहीं 6 महीने का दिन है तो 6 महीने की रात है, कहीं बरसात ही बरसात है, कहीं गर्मी ही गर्मी है या बर्फ ही बर्फ से ढका। भगवान ने, ऊपर वाले ने, ईश्वर ने, अल्लाह ने हमको हर चीज़ से नवाजा है। यहाँ मैदान समंदर भी है, दरिया भी है, तालाब भी हैं, फल भी हैं, फूल भी हैं, जानवर भी हैं, चिड़ियाँ भी हैं, सब्जी भी है। आखिर हम क्यों नहीं, हमारा शुमार एक डेवलप्ड कंट्री के तौर पे हो रहा है। मैं समझता हूँ कि अगर आज भी हम ये अहद करें और अपनी जिम्मेदारी निभाएं और अपने अंदर कैरेक्टर पैदा करें तो हम समझते हैं कि वो दिन दूर नहीं जब हिंदुस्तान को एक निहायत डेवलप्ड कंट्री के तौर पे हम देख सकेंगे और दुनिया हमको उसका बासी समझेगी। इन्हीं अल्फाज के साथ मैं अपनी बात खत्म करता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for your kind and inspiring words. We are privileged to welcome Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, Honorable Cabinet Minister for Urban Development and Energy, Government of Uttar Pradesh. Shri Arvind Kumar comes from an agrarian family and has excelled academically, earning degrees from Allahabad University and Masters in Public Policy from Canberra University, Australia. A distinguished former IAS officer and visionary leader who served with distinction in various key administrative positions before entering active politics, including as Secretary to Chief Minister of Gujarat from 2006 to 2013 and Additional Principal Secretary from 2013 to 2014, and later in the Prime Minister's office as Joint Secretary from 2014 to 2017 and Additional Secretary from 2017 to 2020. He was also Secretary Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises from 2020 to 2021. Shri Sharma's administrative roles played a crucial role in major projects such as Gujarat Infrastructure Development Board, Vibrant Gujarat Summits, and the development of Dholera Special Investment Region and Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. His administrative acumen, clarity of vision, and deep commitment to public service earned him recognition as a transformative policy maker. In 2021, Shri Sharma was elected to Uttar Pradesh Legislative Council and soon after took charge of crucial portfolios including urban development, urban employment, and poverty alleviation and renewable energy. As minister, Shri Sharma ji has spearheading the mission of developing 75 urban centers in Uttar Pradesh into smart, sustainable, and citizen-friendly cities. Under his dynamic leadership, the Energy Department has undertaken large-scale initiatives to ensure round-the-clock electricity supply, promote solar and bioenergy, and modernize power infrastructure. Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma's journey embodies dedicated public service, transformational leadership, and a steadfast focus on development and good governance in India. His vision aligns with the national agenda of Viksit Bharat, fostering inclusive growth through innovation, technology, and governance. I very humbly request our chief guest, Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, Honorable Cabinet Minister, to grace the gathering.
Distinguished gathering, particularly the Chancellor of the University, Professor Saeed Wasim Akhtar ji, the guest of honor, distinguished guest, Shri Nasir Munji ji, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Registrar, who was after me to actually come here. He would not leave me unless I come and address you. And all the faculty members, members of the governing council, governing board, faculty, and my dear students. Students also, not only of India, not only of UP, but those who have come in hundreds of them who are here for pursuing their higher education in this campus, all foreign students. I am really delighted to be here for two reasons. One is that in my biodata, perhaps it is my own mistake that I have not mentioned that I was also sometime a student of a university. And also, not only a student, I had the fortune of being offered lecturership in the political science department of Allahabad University as soon as I passed out. There was a tradition, now I don't know, there was a tradition in the university that they used to offer to the toppers of the batch. Every topper of every batch would be given an offer. If you want to teach in the university, you are most welcome. And there is a vacancy, there is a seat. And if there is no seat will be made available for you. So I was among those fortunate ones to get the offer by the then head of the department, Mr. H.M. Jain, who was a luminary in the international politics. He offered me. I did teaching work for almost a year before I got selected into IAS. So that my coming here reminds me that there is a teacher within me, there is a student within me. And from that perspective, I thank all the organizers here, particularly Professor Wasimji and the registrar for pursuing my coming here. I thank again all of them. The second reason why I was tempted to be here, that, and I've said this many times in my political speeches as well, when I come in the midst of students, we become and we feel younger than what we actually are. We feel normally, I was in IAS, now I have become minister, so no, there is no one before me, or there is no one more experienced than me. But when you face a student, when you face the younger population, first of all, you start feeling younger, and then you understand the challenges, the mindset which they are living with, what kind of challenges they are facing, what kind of challenges they are about to meet in the society when they go out of the campus. So all this makes me doubly pleasant, doubly happy in coming here. Particularly, I was also happy that I would be, in fact, I have met the chancellor and the registrar so many times. Wasim साहब से हमारी कई बार मुलाकात हुई है, and every time I have met him, he has in fact impressed me more than every time before. But I was really tempted to meet today Nasir Munji Saab. In fact, when I met him just outside this gathering, I told that I will be talking about him, how I recollect my association with him. And my association with him is like this. I was working in Gujarat government as an IAS officer, but in around 97, 98, I was appointed as MD of a small finance company owned by the government. It is called GSFS. You might be knowing, Gujarat State Financial Services Limited. I didn't know about anything about finance. I was a young officer of IAS doing my field assignments, and suddenly the then government posted me as MD of. So we were actually competitors. He was in SDFC. SDFC was almost also created. The banking division of SDFC was created somewhere in 94, 95 only, so not very old. We were both perhaps competing as non-banking finance companies, and we used to travel many times to Bombay. So in that capacity, I know his name, and his name was a very recognized, very revered name in the financial services market at that time. And it is he, and I also know Mr. Deepak Parekh ji, who used to act as guide of many Gujarat government officials in terms of financing and all that. So we were in touch with him. I was in touch with him till very late when I was in PM office also. So we used to interact on these matters, economy and finance. I know that they have both together, they have laid a huge foundation for financial sector living in Bombay. I welcome you, sir. I thank you for being in Lucknow, and I didn't know that you are a damad of Lucknow. So in that capacity also, I welcome you to UP and I welcome you to Lucknow. Keep coming here. We need your guidance. I must say that your valuable involvement in many sectors of UP's administration will actually strengthen me. I know the worth which Nasir Munji Saab has. I know the value which you have. So most welcome, and I hope to interact more with you on many such occasions and on many such sectors. Now coming to the Integral University, I must say that the founders of this university, particularly Professor Said Wasim Akhtarji, has done an iconic job in setting up such an iconic university amidst us. In fact, UP needs many more universities like this. India needs many more universities like this, which can not only house 20,000 students, maybe more, but they, in fact, Nasir Munji Saab and Syed Saab, Wasim Saab will understand the value of setting up a world-class university in India and in UP. And the value is that our students used to go, my own money, our own money now goes into various foreign countries for giving good education to our children. Now, if we can set up a good university here, if we can attract foreign students here, obviously our own soft skills, soft power will spread into the world, and also we will save very valuable foreign exchange as well. So from that perspective also, I would like to congratulate Professor Wasim Akhtarji. I am told that this university is a very multidisciplinary university, around imparting education in around 38 disciplines and 250 programs. Also, there are around 300 foreign students studying here. I am also told that they are, in fact, a university which is moving with time. For example, they are imparting education in artificial intelligence, smart mobility, and many other such rising sectors, such rising fields, I would also encourage them that since you are now part of Lucknow city, we want to make Lucknow a smart city also. We are having programs, we are having projects, we are having schemes for that, but you should also include some syllabus or some programs which can guide our administration in maybe urban administration along with urban mobility also. So I congratulate the university for doing all this work and also spreading the values which India lives with in the foreign countries. Particularly, I'm told there are a lot of South African students here, around 300 of foreign students are studying here. So I welcome them and I congratulate the university for attracting talented faculty as well as students from all over the world. Friends, we have heard two very learned speakers, and in fact, I was very curiously, as I said, I have revered Nasir Munji Sahab. I also respect the founder of this university, Wasim Akhtar ji. I heard the speeches very carefully. Both of them have spoken very important things. Nasir Munji Sahab said that this is the time of India and forget the past. Now be in India and it is that India's time, and that I fully agree with that. But I would relate my speech more with Professor Wasim Akhtar ji when he said, "हमारा मुल्क सबसे अच्छा है, हमारा मुल्क सबसे अच्छा है." This is the belief. This is the belief which जो नासिर मुंजी साहब ने और वसीम अख्तर साहब ने जो कहा है, this is what we need to believe, friends. When you go out of the campus, there will be many forces, many people dissuading you from believing that India has been a great country. And Nasir Munji understands finance much better than me. But what we have studied or what we believe in is that India, आपने सुना होगा वो गाना जिसकी डाल डाल पे सोने की चिड़िया करती थी बसेरा. आपने सुना हो, कितने लोगों ने सुना इस गाने को? सबने लगभग सुना होगा. जिसने देखा नहीं होगा फिल्म, उसने भी गाना तो सुना ही होगा, जहां डाल डाल पर करती थी सोने की चिड़िया बसेरा. तो our country actually used to be a country where सोने की चिड़िया used to do बसेरा on every nook and corner. We were a wealthy country. We were a very proud country of the past. And we need to remember our past because it has been a very glorious past. We should not study our history just of 200, 300 years. That was a bad period in India's history. But before that, in fact, many of you would be having your mobiles in your hands. You can type a British economist, Angus Madison. Angus Madison, Nasir Munji Sahab has said about India. He wrote books on economy, world economy, global economy, and he has said that around 1700 of AD, India used to be 21% of global GDP. And we in BJP, we in Vichar Parivar, we believe that even 5,000 years back, India used to have almost 1/4 of global GDP, because for 2-3 reasons. There are reasons to believe in it. The reason number one was that India was a very big country. It was a subcontinent in itself. भारत पूरा एक subcontinent हुआ करता था. The second reason was that the then economy was mostly an agrarian economy, and India used to, as Wasim Akhtar Sahab has said, India used to have a very rich agrarian atmosphere, very rich agrarian climatic condition, and we used to produce lot of crops, lot of this thing. So no wonder that our share in the global economy was almost 1/4, and this may not have been recorded in the past, but the recent record which we get is Angus Madison, who says that even around 1700, we were 21% of the global economy, global GDP. And he also adds that India went through a process of deindustrialization during the British Empire, and they ruined our economy, they ruined our industry, they ruined our, particularly our rural industry and home industry. And that is why Gandhi ji insisted on home industry and village industry and khadi and all that. So to revive our economy. So what I want to say is that we need to do better, not only to compete, not only in order to compete with the world, but to regain the glory which India already had. To regain the position, to regain the economic wealth which India used to have. And under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji, our Honorable Prime Minister, I'm sure we are on the right path. And as Nasir Munji Saab said, it is India's time, and in next 10 years perhaps we will become #1 economy of the world. And this is what should tempt you, this is what should inspire you, graduating students. So while congratulating all the graduating students of post-graduation, of undergraduation, of PhD and diploma courses, I would also say that when you go out, do believe that you belong to a glorious country, you belong to a great country, and a country which is going to be greater and greater under your leadership, with the craftsmanship of your hands, which this university has given to you. So that is my first message to the graduating students. Second, we need to believe that India has been a very, very different country in terms of education. As you know, India was, in fact, I was so happy while coming, I tried to get the figure as to how many foreign students are studying in this university. I didn't get the details, so I asked my companion, my colleague, to ring up the registrar and find out as to how many foreign students are studying here. I am told around 300 students, particularly from African countries, Middle East, they are studying here. I welcome and thank them for choosing an Indian university. But what I want to say is that India has been an old global seat of learning. Takshashila, Nalanda have been very old universities, global universities, attracting students from all over the world, all over the cosmos to come and study here. So I feel very happy when I hear that X or Y university has foreign students coming in that university. So I congratulate the management of the university for that purpose also. And while talking of Indian tradition, while talking of Indian mythology and belief system, I would also say that in India, education has a very wide connotation. Particularly, I would like to address the foreign students. It is not just giving skills for earning livelihood. It is not just giving you knowledge or degree to get a government job or a private sector job. It is much more than that, friends. And in fact, in our scriptures, in our old books, it is said, "Sa vidya ya vimukte." What is education? What is education? So it is said, "Sa vidya ya vimukte" means education is that which frees us from our bondages. What are the bondages? The bondages are caste, in the present context, caste, religion, region, nationality, and many other things. And of course, the greed and jealousy, these are obviously spiritual bondages. So vidya, or education, is that which frees us from all our human limitations. This is a very wide connotation and wide definition of education. Another definition I would like to give: Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayat patratam cha. ऐसा कहा गया है विद्या विद्या नौकरी नहीं देती है. विद्या doesn't give you job. Vidya doesn't give you skills to earn livelihood. What Vidya gives? Vidya dadat vinayam means education gives you humility, vinay, sauhard, brotherhood, friendliness, and caring. Someone used the word, be caring to your parents, be caring to your society. So Vidya is that which gives us vinay, politeness, humility. And see the Indian value system, how beautifully they have put it. It is Vidya dadat vinayam, vinayat patratam cha. It is, you don't become eligible, you don't become worthy for being rich or being right just by getting education. No, in between there is another quality which comes in, and that is humility. Or our scriptures say, Vidya dadat vinayam, vinayat patratam cha. हमारा जो पात्रता है, the worthiness which comes within us is not from education. It is from the humility which you acquire through education, friends. And it is also said that patratva dhanamapnoti. When you become worthy like this, you become worthy of for earning wealth. And that wealth is not enough in itself. That wealth also, dhanat tatah sukham. Dhan, wealth, it gives you righteousness, and from that righteousness comes happiness, pleasure, and anand in life. The ultimate end, the ultimate goal for which all of us keep doing our daily activities, it starts from Vidya. But in between there are many other qualities, Vidya dadat vinayam, vinayat patratam cha, patratva dhanam, और धन से फिर हमारा कल्याण होता है, हमारे में अच्छे गुण आते हैं जिससे हम सुखी जीवन की तरफ अग्रसर होते हैं. So I would say, tell the graduating students, have faith in Indian belief system. I would thank Professor Wasim ji, who said that India से बेहतर कोई मुल्क नहीं है. इंडिया से बेहतर कोई मुल्क नहीं है. उसके भौतिक कारण तो है ही जो उन्होंने बताया. He said we have many ecological variations which give us many seasons, which give us many fruits, which give us many crops. All that is fine. But at the same time, we have a belief system which is much more beautiful than any other belief system in the world. And this is what you should believe in. You should believe in the fact that India has been long ago a very, very knowledgeable society. In fact, if you go through the old inventions which India has made, whether it is Zero, whether it is Aryabhat, whether it is Varamir, all those inventors, all those scientists who have given to the world a lot of knowledge through which modern science is progressing. And your motherland, India, is a proud country which has produced values, which is known for its value systems. In fact, I like you, I happen to, in fact, I like foreign students. I happen to go and study in Australian National University at Canberra, and there I have heard the professors of AMU, it is called ANU, Australian National University. I have heard the professors of ANU talking about Indian belief system, professor. And I used to feel so proud. So I would say that students graduating from here, they should have the faith in the greatness of Indian value system as well. Now, coming to the modern world, the modern life, the modern requirements, I would say that India, while we are on the path of a very fast development, economic development, we are among the fastest growing economy, and as per the belief, as per the target given by, set by our Honorable Prime Minister. We are aiming to become a developed country by 2047. Now to attain that, and this is your period, this is going to be your golden period, where students graduating from this university will play their role in making India a developed nation and also in realizing the fruits of development which India will have. Last 10 years, 15 years, 11 years, you have seen how India has changed under leadership of Narendra Modi ji. Maybe it is railway, maybe it is roads, maybe it is airports, but we need to do much more than that on many other fronts. For example, I have always said, I have always challenged the students of colleges, students of universities, and asked them, who is running the global best companies? Who is running the best tech companies of the world? It is our own Indian brothers and sisters. Who is running Google? Who is running Microsoft? It is our own children who are running these leading companies of the world. Who is running World Bank? It is our own person, Indian, who is running the World Bank. Now, the challenge is, instead of Sundar Pichai going and sitting in America, going and sitting in Silicon Valley and running Google, can we create a Google in India itself? And that is your job. That is your job. That is not the job of people sitting here. They have done their job in life. They have set up such a beautiful university. They have set up such a beautiful institution called SDFC. It is now students, your job to make Google an Indian company, to make Microsoft in India, to make computers, to make laptops, to make smartphones in India. And believe me, all this has started happening partly. You have to accelerate that process. You have to perhaps to do that more original work in India, which we are trying to do right now. So that is the challenge which I would like to give. Particularly, I am told you are running courses in artificial intelligence. You are running courses in smart mobility. Both these sectors, both these fields, they are very, very upcoming field, and we need help of artificial intelligence. We are trying to apply here and there. For example, I am urban development minister. Every morning and every day, every hour, my worry is that there should be no waste lying on the roads of Lucknow. Otherwise, Munji Sahab will say, "Hamari sasral mein kya ho raha hai?" So I want to present to him a beautiful Lucknow in terms of, say, cleanliness. Now, artificial intelligence and modern tools of technology, IT, can help me a lot. And in fact, we are using that, how to monitor the vehicles which are applying for collection of garbage, how to monitor. Now, artificial intelligence can go deeper into that and tell us as to which street has not been cleaned today, which street has garbage still lying at 10 o'clock in the morning. My people are trying their best, but these are the fields where artificial intelligence can be applied in the day-to-day work of government and day-to-day achievement, day-to-day routine requirements of the society. Similarly, mobility. Mobility is a very important sector. You can see that we keep widening the roads every day. That is my job also. You keep widening the road, but every day the congestion is much more than the speed of congestion is much more than the speed of widening our road. And after all, how much you will widen? At some point of time, the road will touch the buildings standing on both sides. You can't go beyond that. You can't widen the road beyond that. So all these issues, maybe smart agriculture, maybe smart mobility, maybe smart city management, smart rain management, smart water management, smart electricity management, all this requires very, very modern tools of technology assisted by artificial intelligence, assisted by machine learning, and all this is perhaps your job now to give to the society, give to the government for doing a better job. Lastly, I would also like to touch upon a subject which this university has taken lead into, and of which the real leading luminary is sitting on the dais, that is financial technologies. Now, financial technology is a tool, is an asset in our hands, whereby we can multiply our wealth very rapidly. Nasir Munji Saab, maybe he should be invited again to take a lecture on how to apply financial technology in our day-to-day administration, day-to-day work, and I would like to join that class as a student as well. So, but I would encourage the university to teach the students and tell us in government as to how fintech can help us. In fact, and we are a very proud country again. You will not believe we are running a scheme like known as PM Swanidhi scheme. It is for helping the street vendors. Government of India, under leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, we have launched a scheme for helping small vendors जो रेहड़ी पटरी पे व्यापार करते हैं. We are helping them by giving 10,000. Then if they do well, another 25,000. And then if they do further well, we give 50,000. And the reward is that if you do your transaction online, if you do your transaction through QR code and mobile phones, the interest is almost waived off for those vendors who are doing financial transaction through electronic mediums. Now, so even a street vendor has learned how to adopt, how to exercise, how to use financial technology, but a lot more needs to be done. UP particularly, since Honorable Prime Minister has been saying that I want the east of India to develop like west of India. So if Lucknow has to become Mumbai, the financial capital, if Lucknow has to become a leading player in financial transactions, then we need to set up financial markets as well here in Lucknow. And perhaps Munji Saab can do a favor to his Saswal by helping us, guiding us as to how we become at least Mumbai of North India. We can of course become Mumbai of North India, if not the whole country. And this raw material, this skill of fintech among the students will help greatly in UP's growth towards that destination. In fact, I remember while I was working in Gujarat, and how these seeds, how these small seeds of fintech, how this small seed of artificial intelligence, how this small seed of smart mobility, they will grow and become a huge tree. I have seen with my own eyes. In Gujarat, as you know, is a leading player in pharmaceutical production. Lot of medicines are produced, Zydus, Cadila, a number of pharmaceutical companies are operating there. Someone said, and people, in fact, our Honorable Prime Minister has talked about it many times in his speeches, is that some 50 years back, some people of Gujarat, some people of Ahmedabad, they organized themselves and set up pharmacy colleges, pharmacy institutions in Ahmedabad, and that is the seed which has made Ahmedabad as a tree a leading player in pharma sector. So I would again thank the management, particularly Professor Wasim Saab and the registrar of the university for inviting me. And I would quote a quote from my own Allahabad University, which says, quote Rami taught arbors, which means in normal words, as many trees, as many branches. So I would all the branches graduating from this university today to become trees in themselves, institutions in themselves, and become very successful in their life. My congratulations to all of you, my best wishes to all of you, and I will also like to convey my best wishes to the university for doing so well so far, but maybe sky is the limit in this field, and I would also encourage you to do much more, much better in contributing to the society. On my own end, I would always be happy in helping, in extending whatever help I can extend to such an institution. He has Professor Wasim has given me two tasks. One is relating to one of my department, that is electricity, for making it better in this area. And the second he has given to another department which I am handling, that is urban development. There are some issues with our municipal corporation for getting some NOC, and I'm sure I'll be able to help him. I wish you all the very best. I wish you students the very best in life, and I assure you that I will keep coming to this university, and similarly I expect you also to keep coming to your alma mater. This is a very special bondage which we should never forget. We should keep coming. I still cherish my days in my own university, Allahabad University. When I was a student there, I took part not only little bit in student politics. I used to be an active player in Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad those days, and also little bit of my SFI friends. I used to be with them. I thought of contesting the student union elections also, but I was prevented by my own family and friends. Then I became teacher. As teacher also, I tried to promote the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad. At that time, we used to fight. At that time, in fact, Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad was just gaining ground in the university, but SFI, the Student Federation of India, and NSUI, the Congress, the student wing of Indian National Congress, they were major forces. We used to fight with them. I remember all those. And in fact, university, it is not only for studying books. It is not only for attending classes, It is not only for attending laboratories and doing experiments of chemistry and biology and geology. It is for making a personality. And I'm sure this university is doing a great job in nurturing the personality of the students. In fact, in India, as a country, now let me take another 1 minute. In India, Honorable Modi ji, he has been talking about one thing very particularly since the days he became chief minister. Two things, in fact. He used to say that we should have industry institute linkage. So I'm sure I saw the courses of diploma, the courses of polytechnic perhaps. I also saw that technical courses are being run here. But students, you should have linkage front, the interaction and this thing with interface with the institutions should have interface with the industry as well. To go out, take courses in the university, and then go out to do the experiment, to do this thing with the industry and the corporate world also. We have to create an ecosystem whereby students find it easier to have that interface. Second thing, I was very happy to read in the note which has been given by the Integral University to me, that even soft skill, etiquette, they have used the word etiquette, they promote students to learn better etiquette. Honorable Modi ji, since the days he became chief minister, he said that our students are good in technical knowledge. They may be good in mathematics, they may be good in physics, they may be good in engineering skills or polytechnic, ITI trades, but they are poor in soft skills. And that is where they stand to lose when they have to face competition in international markets of job. So I would encourage the university, from etiquette, you take it further to impart soft skills, whether it's a engineering graduate, whether it's an art graduate, whether it's a science graduate, whether it's a commerce graduate. Please do impart them soft skills so that when they go out and face the world, from the day one, they can start in a very powerful and confident manner. Modi ji kaha karte the, our students should talk to the world eye in eye. आंख से आंख मिला करके हमारे लोगों को, हमारे बच्चों को बात करने का ढंग हमें पूरी दुनिया से बात कर सके, इस तरह का उनके अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस लाना है. So I'll encourage Integral University, while you are imparting great technical and scholarly education, academic education, you also please devote some attention on the soft skills if you are not doing it. If you are doing it, my best wishes. All the best to all the students, faculty, teachers, and particularly Professor Wasimji for bringing me here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and kind words. Students, as we are proceeding towards conferment of degrees to the graduating students today, I request all of you who are outside to kindly come and take your seats in Pandal. Now I request Sri Nasir Munjiji to kindly come forward to receive the D.Litt honoris causa degree. May I now request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to read the citation for the conferment of degree of D.Litt honoris causa on Sri Nasir Munjiji.
I am reading the citation. The students who are at the back, please settle down. Shri Nasir Munji stands among India's most distinguished financial leader, a visionary whose pioneering contributions have shaped the nation's housing and infrastructure finance landscape, and whose lifelong commitment to inclusive and sustainable development continues to inspire generations. Educated at the Leigh School, Cambridge, UK, he pursued his bachelor's and master's degree in economics from the London School of Economics and later undertook advanced studies at the University of Chicago, United States of America. His professional journey began in 1977 as one of the first employees of the Housing Development Financial Corporation, which is HDFC in India, maiden housing finance institution. Over 2 decades, he rose through the ranks to become the executive director on its board, playing a crucial role in policy formulations, capital mobilization, and international collaborations. Under his stewardship, HDFC grew from a pioneering startup into a $50+ billion financial conglomerate with interests spanning housing, finance, banking, insurance, and mutual funds, transforming the Indian financial landscape. In 1997, at the behest of the Finance Minister of India, Shri Munji was instrumental in establishing the Infrastructure Development Finance Company Limited, IDFC, which is a landmark initiative designed to channel private capital into commercially viable infrastructure projects. As managing director and CEO, he led the development of innovative policy frameworks, financing models, and institutional mechanisms that catalyzed large-scale public-private partnership across the country. Under his visionary leadership, IDFC became a cornerstone of India's modern infrastructure finances ecosystem, fostering a new era of private sector participation in nation building. Following his tenure as IDFC, Shri Munji transitioned into a strategic advisory and leadership role across the corporate and non-profit sector. He currently serves on the boards of several leading public and international companies and continue to be a major voice in responsible finance, governance, and sustainable growth, and guides several premier institutions through his current positions as chairman, Arca FinCap Limited, a Kirloskar Group company, MMTC PAMP India Private Limited, a Swiss precious metal company, Aga Khan Foundation India, Aga Khan Rural Support Program India, Advisory Board of the South Asian Center, London School of Economics, and the Bombay City Police and Research Foundation. He has been director and board member of Indian Hotel Company Limited, Taj Group, DCB Bank Limited, Arca FinCap Limited, and Greenco Energy Holding Mauritius, one of India's largest renewable energy enterprises. He's also the chairman, Audit Committee, Indian Hotel Company Limited, Greenco Energy Holding, Mauritius. A strong advocate for knowledge-driven development, Shri Munji was also instrumental in establishing the Indian Institute for Human Settlements, now recognized as a pioneering university dedicated to urban and sustainable development. His commitment to social impact extends through his association with several institutions, including the Willem Boys School, Dehradun, Charles Korea Foundation, Goa, Karim Boy Orphanage, Mumbai, Indian Institute for Human Settlements, Oxford, India Center for Sustainable Development, Shoalish School of Management, University of Toronto, and several charitable foundations, including the Can Care Trust and Anushka Foundation for eliminating clubfoot. In the realm of policy domain, Shri Munji has served on multiple government tasks on housing and urban development, contributing substantially to national strategies for sustainable urbanization. As president of the Bombay Chamber of Commerce and Industry, India's oldest chamber, he championed ethical governance, corporate responsibility, and constructive public-private partnership. Throughout his career, Shri Munji has exemplified visionary leadership grounded in integrity, sound economics, and social conscience. His professional journey reflects a rare blend of financial innovation, developmental foresight, and humanistic values, harmonizing growth with inclusion and profit with purpose. Integral University proudly confers the degree of Doctor of Letters honoris causa upon Shri Nasir Munji in recognition of his outstanding contributions to national development, global finance leadership. We all extend our deepest admiration and warmest wishes for his continued success, good health, a long, fulfilling life. Thank you very much.
Now I request Honorable Chancellor to confer the degree of D.Litt honoris causa on Shri Nasir Munji ji.
In the capacity of the Chancellor of Integral University and in accordance with the power bestowed upon me as the Chancellor of the University, I confer the degree of D.Litt honoris causa on Shri Nasir Munji ji.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our chief guest, Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, Honorable Cabinet Minister, Professor S.W. Akhtar and Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Additional Pro-Chancellors and Vice-Chancellor to kindly come forward for the award of degree. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. May I now request Professor Mohammad Haris Siddiqui, Registrar of the University, to proceed for the award of degree to the recipients.
Now, I request the Honorable Chancellor to allow me to present the successful students before him for the award of degrees.
I allow to present the degrees to the successful students.
Thank you, sir. All recipients of PhD degree may kindly stand up at their respective places. Honorable Chancellor, sir, I present before you 133 PhD students who have completed their PhD degree and proved themselves worthy of the same. 13 students from agriculture, 3 students from anatomy, medical and health sciences, 1 student from architecture, 1 student from biochemistry, medicine and health sciences, 4 students from bioengineering, 8 students from bioscience, 15 students from business management, 5 students from chemistry, 5 students from commerce, 4 students from computer application, 11 students from computer science and engineering, 11 students from education, 1 student from electrical engineering, 7 students from electronics and communication engineering, 1 student from environmental science, 3 students from languages, 6 students from law, 2 students from mathematics and statistics, 3 students from mechanical engineering, 10 students from microbiology, medicine and health sciences, 14 students from pharmacy, 1 student from physics, 3 students from physiology, medicine and health sciences, and 1 student from physiotherapy. Total of 133 students. I request the Honorable Chancellor to confer the PhD degree to them.
In the capacity of the Chancellor of Integral University and in accordance with the power bestowed upon me as the Chancellor of the University, I confer degree of PhD and advise you to keep yourself worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. All recipients of PhD degree may kindly be seated at their respective places. Honorable Chancellor, I present before you 1,227 students who have completed their master's degree and proved themselves worthy of the same. 238 students from agriculture, 21 students from architecture, 27 students from bioengineering, 96 students from biosciences, 18 students from chemistry, 33 students from civil engineering, 10 students from commerce, 137 students from computer application, 14 students from computer science and engineering, 12 students from education, 6 students from electrical engineering, 5 students from environmental science, 35 students from humanities and social sciences, 275 students from business management, 7 students from languages, 40 students from law, 55 students from basic medical sciences, 15 students from mathematics and statistics, 8 students from mechanical engineering, 29 students from medicine and health sciences, 43 students from paramedical sciences, 78 students from pharmacy, 2 students from physics, 23 students from physiotherapy, a total of 1,227 students. All recipients of master's degree may kindly stand up at their respective places. I request the Honorable Chancellor to confer the degree to them.
In the capacity of the Chancellor of Integral University and in accordance with the power bestowed upon me as the Chancellor of the University, I confer master degree and advise you to keep yourself worthy of the same.
All the degree recipients may please be seated at your respective places. Honorable Chancellor, I present before you 2,689 students who have completed their bachelor's degree and proved themselves worthy of the same. 101 students from agriculture, 53 students from architecture, 66 students from bioengineering, 86 students from biosciences, 21 students from chemistry, 31 students from civil engineering, 219 students from commerce, 458 students from computer application, 306 students from computer science and engineering, 64 students from education, 34 students from electrical engineering, 2 students from electronics and communication engineering, 4 students from environmental science, 324 students from business management, 91 students from humanities and social sciences, 10 students from journalism and mass communication, 17 students from languages, 117 students from law, 26 students from mathematics and statistics, 22 students from mechanical engineering, 98 students from medicine and health sciences, 118 students from BSc nursing, basic and post-basic, 184 students from paramedical sciences, 92 students from pharmacy, 145 students from physiotherapy, a total of 2,689 students. All the recipients of bachelor's degree may kindly stand up at their respective places. I request the Honorable Chancellor to confer the degree to them.
In the capacity of the Chancellor of Integral University and in accordance with the power bestowed upon me as the Chancellor of the University, I confer bachelor's degree and advise you to keep yourself worthy of the same.
All the degree recipients may please be seated at your respective places. Honorable Chancellor, I present before you 165 students who have completed their diploma in pharmacy, diploma in elementary education, and postgraduate diploma and have proved themselves worthy of the same. Diploma in pharmacy 114, diploma in elementary education 7, postgraduate diploma 44. All the recipients of diploma may kindly stand up at their respective places. I request the Honorable Chancellor to confer the diploma to them.
In the capacity of the Chancellor of Integral University and in accordance with the power bestowed upon me as the Chancellor of the University, I confer diploma in pharmacy and diploma in elementary education and advise you to keep yourself worthy of the same.
All recipients of diploma in pharmacy and diploma in elementary education may kindly be seated at their respective places.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to kindly administer the oath to the recipients of degree and diploma. All the degree and diploma holder recipients are requested to stand up at their respective places and repeat the oath.
All the students, please be ready to take the oath. I will carefully, for the creation, preservation, and dissemination of knowledge, to glorify the name of my alma mater. I will be honest, devoted, and dedicated on the job, will hold the dignity and integrity of the profession, and will serve the motherland and the mankind. I will not discriminate against people on the basis of their caste, creed, languages, and religion, will take a judicious and impartial view on all the matters I come across, and I will promote national integration, secularism, and mutual understanding among all sections of the society. I will hold my parents, elders, and teachers in high esteem and will keep a low pitch of voice before them. I will fulfill obligations to my family, neighbors, relatives, and friends, will foster friendship in between and strive for everlasting peace and harmony in my country and beyond. Integrating spiritual and moral values, I will strive to alleviate people's sufferings, ailments, and poverty, and will ardently contribute to developing the coming young generation for the progress and prosperity of the nation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request the Controller of Examinations to present the university toppers as well as gold medal recipients in the faculty before the Honorable Chancellor and other dignitaries.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Chancellor, I present before you 108 students, 49 students from UG programs, 53 students from PG programs, and 6 students from diploma programs who have completed their program of study and secured first position in their graduating class. I request all the gold medal recipients to stand up at their respective places. May I request Honorable Chancellor to award the gold medals, please.
In the capacity of the Chancellor of Integral University and in accordance with the power bestowed upon me as the Chancellor of the University, I award gold medals and advise you to keep yourself worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. All the recipients of gold medal may kindly be seated at their respective places. Honorable Chancellor, I present before you 105 students, 48 students from UG program, 51 students from PG programs, and 6 students from diploma programs who have completed their program of study and secured second position in their graduating class. I request all the silver medal recipients to stand up at their respective places. May I request Honorable Chancellor to award the silver medals, please.
In the capacity of the Chancellor of Integral University and in accordance with the power bestowed upon me as the Chancellor of the University, I award silver medals and advise you to keep yourself worthy of the same.
Thank you so much, sir. All recipients of silver medal may kindly be seated at their respective places. Now, may I now request our chief guest, Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, Honorable Chancellor, Honorable Pro-chancellor, Additional Pro-chancellors, distinguished guest Mr. Nasir Munje ji, and Vice Chancellor sir to kindly come forward to award the medals to faculty toppers. Medal recipients, please line up. The first gold medal in the faculty goes to Pranjali from Faculty of Agriculture, Science and Technology. Please give them big round of applause. Earns 8.68 CGPA. Ms. Fatima Akhtar from Faculty of Architecture, Planning and Design. Ms. Laiba Izhar. Ms. Laiba Izhar from Faculty of Commerce. Shiba Khatun from Faculty of Education. Muhammad Maz from Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Alfisha Rahman from Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. Jannat Ara Rahman from Integral Business School. Zoya Hashmi from Faculty of Law. Ms. Samreen Sultana from IIAHSR, Integral Institute of Allied Health Sciences and Research, Faculty Medicine and Health Sciences. Dr. Abhinav Anil Srivastava from Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Faculty Medicine and Health Sciences. Shahma Siddiqui from Faculty of Science. Now the silver medal recipients in the faculty. The first name is Anjali Singh from Faculty of Agriculture, Science and Technology. Kanchan Sami from Faculty of Architecture, Planning and Design. Umra Gauhar from Faculty of Commerce. Shyamli Singh from Faculty of Education. Sakshi Rastogi from Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. Umra Ahmed from Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. Umra Ahmed from Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. Muhammad Yasin from Integral Business School. Homa Idrat from Faculty of Law. Sania Rastogi from Integral Institute of Allied Health Sciences and Research, Faculty Medicine and Health Sciences. Sana Khan from Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Faculty Medicine and Health Sciences. Ankit Kumar Gupta from Faculty of Nursing. Ilma Fatima from Faculty of Pharmacy. Sumbul Fatma from Faculty of Science. Now we are delighted to announce Student Startups Award this year as well by Integral Startups Foundation, and the award category is Technology and Sustainability Innovation. And this prestigious award goes to Magister Tech Next Gen X Private Limited, founded by Mr. Muhammad Maz, our student of MCA, for its notable potential in driving technology and sustainability innovation. I request Mr. Muhammad Maz, please come forward to receive the award. Award consists of trophy and a cash prize of rupees 25,000 in recognition of its outstanding potential in driving innovation and entrepreneurship. May I request our dignitaries to give away the award. Now the most prestigious award, the university toppers. The second position in the university goes to Ms. Shaima Siddiqui from Master of Science, Mathematics, earned CGPA 10, percentage of marks 93.29. The first position in the university, the gold medal goes to Mr. Muhammad Maz, Master of Computer Application, earned CGPA 10 and percentage of marks 95.54. Congratulations, Mr. Muhammad Maz. I request Dr. Nida from MD, Doctor of Medicine. She earned gold medal in the program of study in the Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. I request honorable dignitaries to award the medal. Thank you so much, sir. You may kindly be seated now. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all the medal recipients.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Honorable Chancellor and Honorable Vice Chancellor to sign the scroll of award of degrees.
दो है ना, आज दो है ना, 2 तारीख है।
2 तारीख।
हाँ,
2/11।
जी।
Yes. भाई का क्या?
Thank you. Now I request Honorable Chancellor to kindly present memento to our chief guest, Sri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, as a token of remembrance and gratitude. I again request the Honorable Chancellor to kindly present the memento to our distinguished guest, Mr. Nasir Munji. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. Now I request the registrar to propose the vote of thanks.
It is indeed a moment of immense pride and privilege to stand before this august gathering and propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Integral University on the grand occasion of 17th Annual Convocation. Today is not just a celebration of academic excellence, but a tribute to perseverance, dedication, and the indomitable spirit of our graduates who have reached a significant milestones in their lives. My heartfelt congratulations to all the degree recipients for their well-deserved success. At the onset, I extend my deepest gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Arvind Kumar Sharma ji, Honorable Cabinet Minister, Urban Development and Energy, Government of Uttar Pradesh, for gracing this solemn occasion with his august presence. Sir, your distinguished leadership in transforming the urban and energy sectors of Uttar Pradesh has been exemplary. Your visionary approach and dynamic policies have set new benchmarks in governance and public welfare. We are profoundly grateful to you for sharing your inspiring thoughts and words of wisdom that will continue to motivate our graduates in their future endeavors. We are equally honored by the gracious presence of our distinguished guest, Mr. Nasir Munji, Chairman MMTC PAMP ARK Financial Corporation, former Chairman DCB Bank Limited, and Managing Director and CEO IDFC. Sir, your illustrious career, visionary leadership in finance and infrastructure, and your association with the Aga Khan Foundation network institutions in India have been a source of inspiration to the generation of professionals. Your variable insights and dignified presence today have truly enriched this convocation ceremony, leaving an indelible impression on every member of the Integral family. On behalf of Integral fraternity, I wish you all the very best and congratulate you for the honorary doctorate degree. On this occasion, it gives me pleasure to express our heartfelt gratitude to Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, Honorable Chancellor and founder of Integral University. Sir, your lifelong commitment to education and humanity continues to be our greatest source of inspiration. Your far-sighted vision and tireless pursuit of excellence have transformed Integral University into a vibrant center of learning, innovation, and social responsibility. The entire Integral fraternity remains indebted to you for your constant guidance and blessings. Our heartfelt appreciation also goes to Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, Honorable Pro-Chancellor of the University, for his dynamic leadership and unwavering dedication to the institution's academic and infrastructural growth. His innovative ideas and forward-looking approach has infused fresh energy into every facet of the university's functioning, leading towards greater recognition and academic distinction. I express my deep appreciation to Mr. Syed Fawzan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, whose dedicated involvement and strategic guidance have elevated the standards of medical education and healthcare services at Integral. His emphasis on compassionate care and medical ethics continues to inspire students and faculty alike. My heartfelt thanks to Mr. Syed Adnan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral Institute of Professional Studies and Research, for his visionary leadership in fostering an ecosystem of professionalism, innovation, and industry integration. His dynamic efforts in promoting interdisciplinary learning and student development have greatly enhanced the academic reputation of the institution. I also express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Nida Fatma, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral Startup Foundation, for her remarkable contributions to innovation, entrepreneurship, and women empowerment. Her proactive initiatives have created new opportunities for students and young entrepreneurs, aligning the university with the national vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. I extend my sincere thanks to Professor Javed Musarrat, Honorable Vice Chancellor, for his academic vision, unwavering commitment, and continuous encouragement that has guided the university into its pursuit of excellence. His able leadership has been instrumental in shaping the success of this convocation and in steering Integral University towards new milestones of achievement. I pay regards to Honorable Madam Chancellor and the co-founder of Integral University, Madam Azra Wasim, all the honorable members of the governing body, all the honorable members of the Executive Council, and all the honorable members of the Academic Council for their denial presence. I would like to mention names of the external members who are physically present here. Lieutenant General Zamiruddin Shah Saab, the former Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University, Mr. Zufar Farooqi Saab, the Chairman of the Uttar Pradesh Sunni Waqf Board, Professor Nuzhat Hussain, former Director of the Ram Manohar Luria Institute of Medical Sciences, Professor Kausar Usman Saab, Professor of Medicine at King George Medical University, and Muhammad Mushahid Saab, the Special Secretary at the Uttar Pradesh Vidhan Sabha Secretariat. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the Executive Directors, Deans, Directors, Controller of Examination and his entire team, Treasurer, and all the top-ranked officials of the university for their supervision, guidance, and support to make this function a grand success. I also wish to place on record my sincere thanks to all the members of the steering committee of the university for making this convocation a grand success. I sincerely thank the anchor, Dr. Sabah Siddiqui, for very efficiently comparing the entire function. Finally, I extend special thanks to the district authorities, police administration, members of the proctorial board for maintaining proper law and order in the university, and also to the media personals for giving generous coverage to the program. Heartfelt thanks and gratitude must also go to the Director Procurement, Mr. Sufyan Abbasi, and his dedicated team, my senior colleagues, my peers, and other members of the Integral family who have worked really hard day and night for the grand success of this memorable event. I am also thankful to the President and all the members of the Alumni Association for their enthusiastic participation and overwhelming response in the program. My heartfelt appreciation also goes to the proud parents and guardians whose unwavering faith in the university and constant encouragement have been instrumental in shaping the success stories of the awards. Lastly, I extend my gratitude to each one present here for your gracious participation in making the 17th annual convocation of Integral University a memorable and a resounding success. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor to kindly request Honorable Chancellor to declare the convocation closed.
I request the Honorable Chancellor to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The audience is requested to kindly rise for the national anthem.
गणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जगति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय 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 हे जय 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 हे
Kindly take your seats. Now I invite all the recipients of PhD degree to come forward. The first group is requested to come forward for the group photograph.
Now I request the other group of the PhD degree recipients to come forward for a group photograph. I invite all the recipients of the PhD degree second group for the photograph. Next, I invite all the gold medal recipients to come forward for a group photograph. Gold medal recipients, please come forward for the group photograph. Next, I would like to invite all the silver medal recipients to please come forward for the group photograph. Silver medal recipients, please come forward. All the silver medal recipients, move forward for the group photograph. The audience may please remain seated till we end with the group photograph. The audience are requested to please be seated. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite all the dignitaries and members of the governing body and executive council for a good group photograph. Esteemed members of the governing body and executive council, body and executive council only, to please come forward for the group photograph. The audience may please be seated. We have to remain in the pandal till the procession leaves the pandal as a mark of respect. The audience are requested to please be seated for another 5 minutes. Please clear the passage so that the procession may move back. Thank you. Now I request all the dignitaries, members of the governing body, executive academic council for the formation of the procession to proceed back. The volunteers are requested to help in the formation of the procession. The audience are requested to please clear the passage and make the space for the procession to move back. The audience is requested to kindly stand up as a mark of respect to our esteemed guests and members forming the procession. Please remain seated at your respective place till the procession reaches the destination. All the honorable members of the society, governing body, executive council, academic council, invited guests are humbly requested to proceed after the procession for the lunch. Thank you.